All right, we used 2 cans of cream of cheddar. I'm gonna get the rest out of here because I don't want to waste any. Please don't come at me until you watch the video, guys. I do try to use as much as I can. This is a quick, simple recipe. I found it online. Nice and simple. It's almost like, you know, the box macaroni, but a little bit better. Just gonna mix that up. Give it a quick little mix. All right, man, it looks great already. And don't worry, this isn't all the cheese, all right? We're gonna put plenty of cheese in this skillet. Quick mix, we're gonna mix throughout. Next we got 1 stick of butter, half a stick. This is a half a stick of butter melted. This is gonna be a really creamy mac and cheese. And now we're gonna add 1 cup of whole milk. Okay, put that in there. And I feel like I want to mix it while I'm doing it so it doesn't look like a big soupy pile. Mix while you cook, guys. Mix while you cook. Just keep mixing. It does look better when it's all mixed together. So this is part of a mac and cheese series we're doing different recipes I found online, and they're all highly rated. So hey, I just Googled it, picked the highest rated ones, and we're gonna try them all. So got a crock pot one, a skillet one, a casserole one. This one has a little special thing on top, so you'll see, and it's not like just a regular old crust. It's way, way cooler. Alrighty, now we're gonna add a cup of heavy cream. We're making it creamier, right guys? So keep it creamy. Let's see, I think I ran out. All right, we're using a half a cup then. It's like 3/4 of a cup. But I love heavy cream. I love making whipped cream with it. It's the best. If you've seen my videos, I love making whipped cream. Way, way better than just you know, that like whipped cream in a can. So cool, yeah. Or Cool Whip too. Look at that, super creamy. And we haven't even put the cheese on yet. That's the crazy part. So we still gotta layer that cheese on. Now I know like adults, like they try to put fancy cheese in their macaroni, and it never tastes like just like simple and good. So we're not gonna make it too crazy for you guys. We have 2 cups of sharp cheddar. You know, if you wanna make it fancy, just use sharp cheddar instead of mild cheddar. There we go. And this is as fancy as we're gonna get, right? We got cheddar jack, which is a mix of mild cheddar and Monterey Jack cheese. So we got that. It's a super simple skillet mac and cheese. You just mix that, let's fold it over. Looking so good. It's really simple. I want to add all these crazy spices whenever I make mac and cheese. I want to make it spicy for some reason, but I know like that would just turn off like half the people watching. But spicy mac and cheese, tell me what you think. Should I try spicy mac and cheese? I know it just looks like yellow in all the videos whenever I make mac and cheese, but you know, I don't want to add too much green, too much other stuff. You want to keep it simple. This is an amazing side dish, you know, so we want to keep it an amazing side dish. So we're gonna add a couple spices, because I mean, every recipe I've looked at always has mustard, ground mustard. So we're gonna put half of a teaspoon. This is half of a teaspoon of ground mustard. Come on now. Alrighty, half of a teaspoon. Drizzle it on there. And then we're gonna use, where is it? We got the onion powder right here. So, and I use a lot of onion powder. As you can see, there's not a lot left, but we're gonna use the rest of it. So pop this top off, get it in there. Yep, perfect. That's amazing. Love it. Onion powder, good flavor. Some people don't like garlic. And the other recipe I did, it does smell really good. It smells like French onion soup. Let's give that a quick mix. Ooh-wee. Ooh, you know, let me add one more thing, one more spice. The most important one, we got some salt, okay? Now, I know everybody likes to just drizzle the salt on, but man, if you get the salt wrong, you mess up the whole dish. So we're using another half tablespoon of salt. You want to drizzle that in. And the pepper is the taste. Some people love it. Some people think pepper's spicy. That's crazy. So we're just gonna put like just barely any, because I want it to look just like traditional mac and cheese. The ending is where it gets a little different. So mix that in. This looks great. This is a nice heavy skillet. Love using this skillet. It did rust a little bit, but you know, whatever. All right, let's flatten that out. Man, this is cool, simple, beautiful. Now this is where I get a little fancy, because I saw this ingredient and I was like, that's so cool. And I wanted to just kind of throw it on top of the mac and cheese. We have cornbread swirls, right? It's like the biscuits, but cornbread swirls. And I feel like cornbread is like so cool and it's just good. So we're doing it. We're doing it right now. Let's see if I can. There we go. Hey. Get these cornbread swirls on here. Now, how should I do these swirls? Should I just pop them on top? I think I should. I'll put this one in the middle. See how many we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Nice little. Isn't this a cool ingredient? Get cornbread and mac and cheese. And the cool thing is they cook at about the same time, so you don't have to like worry too much about, you know, them not cooking at the same time. And you want to give these space so you know, it won't, because I feel like if they're clumped together they just don't cook right and it's all crazy. So here we go. We got mac and cheese, we got cornbread on top. How cool is that? Simple from a can. You don't have to, you know, in another video I'm gonna make cornbread from scratch. But here, I mean, let's see if this is just as good. So we're gonna put this in the oven at 425 for about 20 minutes. And we'll be right back, guys. Look at this, it's so cool. All right, guys, it's still bubbling. It looks amazing. Look at the cornbread. I've never used the canned cornbread. It looks so cool. So let me know what you think. And again, this is part of a series where I make different types of mac and cheese and cornbread. So we have the skillet one, we have a crock pot one, we have a casserole one, and we have the biscuits that were in a can, and then I made cornbread in a can, and then cornbread that I made from scratch. So let's get this out just so I can let it cool down before I burn my mouth. Let's do this. But it looks so cool. I'm excited. I like when things look cool when I make them, so let's let that cool while we take a look at it. I think it looks pretty amazing. All right, guys, so cornbread looks great. Mac and cheese looks great. I know it was like a funny looking recipe when I first started it, but I mean, come on, look at this. Look at this. Looks so freaking good. Okay. Let me blow on it. Take a little bite first. Okay. Oh my gosh, perfect. Everything's cooked. So excited. This is great. The biscuits are great. Okay, let's try that with some, hold on, with some of the cheese. Alrighty. It's crazy because the canned biscuits have a better flavor than like the most highly reviewed recipe for homemade cornbread, which I made also. I think this one, the flavor is better, so it's crazy. Good job, Pillsbury. Really good cornbread. This is an amazing meal. Nice little skillet. I love cooking in the skillet. Let me know what you think. Tell me which one your favorite mac and cheese is. This one's more watery. The crock pot one had the most Velveeta, so it was like super thick. And the casserole one was good too. Had a crisp on top, and then we ate it with the homemade cornbread. Have a great day. I would say this is a little salty. Maybe I just need to mix it a little bit, but I just don't want to mess it up. I hope you had a great time watching. Let me know what your favorite mac and cheese is. Have a great day.